The number one reason why most businesses cannot scale is not because they're not good at what they do. It's not because they can't sell. It's because they have a lack of lead flow coming into their business. In this video, I'm going to show you the mathematically proven way to generate 100 booked sales calls every single month predictably using cold email. This is not a, hey, maybe this will work for your business or this will work if you're good at copywriting. This is a proven fact based on statistics and law of averages that you will book 100 meetings following this strategy, given you follow this thing step by step. If you want 100 sales calls per month to scale your business, it's a mathematical equation. This is not paid ads where you're guessing and throwing ad money into the dark. This is a mathematical equation. So let's just say you get a 1% call booked rate, which is pretty reasonable for cold email. You can easily hit this mark. All you have to do, multiply 100 by 100. It comes down to 10,000 new prospects contacted every single month if you want to book 100 sales calls. What does it look like if we want to reach out to 10,000 prospects at a time? Well, first, you have to hit up 500 new prospects every single day, Monday through Friday, assuming there's 20 full weekdays in a month. Okay, it's sounding a little bit more reasonable now. How many domains do you need to do that? 15. Why is that? Once your domain is fully ramped up, you can send 40 emails per domain per day. So if you do 15 times 40, you get 600. So that gives you a little leeway for follow-ups and all that stuff. But the point is, if you have 15 domains set up with 10,000 leads, you will get through those leads in 1 month and get your 100 booked sales calls. If you guys have never done cold email before, if you want 15 domains, just go over here to Google Domains and buy 15 domains. Like, let's say I'm doing it for Client Ascension. You need tryclientascension.com. You buy that. Get Client Ascension.com. So take your business, add in 15 different suffixes to your domain and buy those domains. Now that you have the domains, you're going to need the leads. So what happens next? You go to a tool like ListKit, and in this case, let's say I'm doing a lead gen offer to marketing agencies and I want founders of marketing agencies in the United States. I would go over here to ListKit, look up keywords, marketing agency in the United States, and then we add in job title, owner, founder, CEO. Now we're going to build a list of 10,000 prospects. I have 10,000 credits right here, funny enough. And what do we get? 58,000 companies and 141,000 people. That's a really, really broad audience, which is perfect for what we want. All we do is go to next step, say one person per company, 10,000 credits redeemed. That will give you a list of 10,000 owners of marketing agencies to reach out to, with the hopes that 1% or 100 of them will book you in for a call to learn more. Really simple. This is like something a fifth grader could do. Set up 15 domains, buy a list of 10,000 leads, and you're set to get 100 sales calls in a month. Not exactly. So now the actual skillful part comes in, writing cold email scripts. Cold email script. Let's say we're reaching out to marketing agency owners. So we want to say, hi, first name, noticed you're a key decision maker at company name. We can get you 10 booked calls each month with our personalized email system, guaranteed, or you don't pay. Now you're going to say, hey, Christian, that's great and all, but listen, man, everyone else is pitching the same exact thing to marketing agency owners. And I'm going to tell you that's fine. The only thing you have to do is differentiate yourself from all of those other marketing agency owners. You're probably like, how do I do that? Well, sit down, think about where are you at in your journey. Are you a beginner? You can use that to your advantage. Are you really experienced? Like, I've done this for 3 years. I can use that to my advantage. Do I have prior experience at a marketing agency myself? I could use that to my advantage. So let's say I'm a brand new agency owner. I could literally admit that I'm brand new and say, full transparency, I'm a brand new agency owner and am looking to gain experience. I'll cover all costs and take on all the risk, and you get the upside of booked calls. Open learning more. So you're literally leaning into the fact that you're a beginner. You're differentiating yourself from everybody out there, because I bet you nobody else is willing to admit that they're a beginner, which is very rare to do. But if you have the humility to do this, I guarantee you it works. Now let's say I'm a 3-year veteran. I can say something like, I've written successful cold email campaigns for more than 500 businesses. I've worked with every type of marketing service imaginable. Mind if I share a quick video going over a scripting strategy I had in mind for you? So now they're like, everyone else that reaches out to me just uses case studies. This guy is saying that he's worked with every business type imaginable, more than 500 businesses, generated 7 figures in deals for clients. All he's doing is asking if you can share a video going over a scripting strategy he had in mind for me. I'm going to say yes to this. I'm going to watch his video, hear what he has to say, and then hopefully they'll book in with you. That's a really, really simplified way of writing your scripts to differentiate yourself from people and get that 1% meeting booked rate like we talked about about here. 10,000 prospects per month. We want a 1% call booked rate leading to 100 sales calls, 500 new prospects a day, 15 domains, Google domains, list kit list, scripts right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It really is that simple of a math equation when you boil it down. This isn't paid ads where you're just paying money to Zuckerberg and hoping he gets you a return. You're literally reverse engineering success. So let's say you really are struggling to book calls. We can go to 0.5% meeting books rate. Now we need 20,000 prospects per month, 100 new prospects per day, and 30 domains. You can compensate for your offer or a lack of success by just adding more volume. Eventually, there will reach a point where you can contact enough new people every single day for a month where you will get 100 book sales calls. And hopefully, if you can close at like 10 to 15%, you're signing 10 to 15 new clients in a single month. That's the beauty of cold email. It's infinitely scalable based on how many domains and leads you have. Yes, it costs more upfront, but also yes, you can scale your business really, really fast if you want to. All right, at this point, we have our scripts, we have our list of leads, we have our offer, we're ready to run campaigns. All we need is the sending tool. I recommend Smart Lead. I think it's the best tool on the market. We're close friends with the founder V. He's a rock star. He crushes it. But yeah, this is the sending tool that you're going to want to use to get your 100 calls a month. If you want to send 10,000 cold emails a month, you obviously need a sending tool. And we feel that Smart Lead is the best. Upload your list of leads. Upload the scripts that we wrote here. Subject line, you can do quick question. If you want to add an A/B test, you go over here to add variant. You can do 10 sales calls a month guaranteed. And we can paste in B test copy. And you can do ABCD tests all the way down. I recommend doing an ABCD test for email 1 and then setting up a 4-day gap, doing an A/B test for email 2, setting up 3-day gap, A/B test in email 3, setting up a 5-day gap, email 4, and then 21 full days until email 5. That's your sequence. It's not correlated, so if someone gets 1A, they're not going to get 2A necessarily. They could get 2A or 2B. That's not correlated at all. But yeah, now the campaign's set up. Now you're like, Christian, I'm sending 10,000 cold emails. How am I ever going to manage these replies? And I'm going to tell you how. Ready? So instead of managing each reply manually by hand, you can set up a subsequence. So go into your campaigns, click on the one you want to do, go over here to subsequence, and you can automate certain scenarios based on what the lead says. So obviously, we're going to set up a subsequence based on interested, and then we're going to save and next. And all we're going to do is set up a campaign over here where we say something like, hi, Christian, great. How does tomorrow afternoon look on your calendar? If tomorrow's busy for you, you can find a time on my calendar here. And then you hyperlink your Calendly, and that's that. And then you can add another step a day later. How about early next week, Christian? Feel free to find a time that works best for you on my calendar here. And you can keep this going on because all this does is it automates inbox management for you, where if you get a reply from Christian, instead of going in and replying to them manually in your inbox, you can set up the subsequence, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to set it up for my client, but set up the subsequence, make it literally as long as you want. And then whenever you get an interested reply from somebody, you're going to go into your master inbox here, and you're going to see, once you get an interested reply, you can mark them as interested, and the moment that you click interested is the moment that the subsequence is going to fire, and it's going to book calls for you automatically without you touching a thing. It's as straightforward as the more calls you want, the more domains you need, and the more leads you need to plug into your campaigns. It's infinitely scalable to hit your goals. Say your KPI is 100 calls. You can scale your outreach to a point where you hit the 100 calls. If you want 200 calls, 1,000 calls, you could theoretically scale the amount of domains and the amount of leads you have to hit that KPI. Cold email is the only marketing avenue where you can predictably scale your outreach efforts to match your KPIs for the month. Paid ads, SEO, all those are a lot less predictable than cold email, which is why I wanted to make this video, because it really is that simple. The only variable, like I said, is the scripts and your offer, and I have a ton of resources on my channel going over how to take the variable out of that equation and just use scripts that I've already personally validated for you. So go watch the other videos on my channel if you want to see those. If you don't want to do this at all, you don't want to set up cold email domains and spend 5 hours purchasing domains and warming them up and plugging them into your list, you don't have to. You can sign up for our cold email placement system offer, where we will place a cold email specialist into your business, and they only get paid on commission. So they cover everything: domains, warm-up, deliverability, outreach, scripts, inbox management, lead list building, booking appointments. All you do is pay them a commission of closed deals. It's the most incentive-aligned offer on the marketplace. You're not paying a fixed monthly fee. You're only covering the cost of the leads and the domains, and you pay the specialist however much you want in commission. Link in my bio if you want to learn more about that. If you want, drop a like. It would mean the world. Drop a comment what you want me to talk about next. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more cold email content like this, and peace.